English, perhaps.
Yes, English.
Okay.
But I have questions in Swedish.
Okay. Okay. And I can then speak Finnish, Swedish, and English, depending on how I remember the words.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but what do you want?
Okay. My name is Renate Pennanen, and I work in Plan as a voluntary team leader. I have been there for a year and a half almost.
Why did you start working at the children's organization?
That is a very good question, because I used to work in the fitness branch, and if you think fitness and children's organization, they are perhaps not so near. But I came to the point that, well, I'm middle-aged and I wanted some new challenges for my life, and I started to look for new jobs, new places where to work. And then I have a very good friend working as a volunteer, and she had asked me previously to join with her and come to the Plan's events. And I had attended few events, and then I started to think that Plan, actually, it's a quite nice organization working for good values and purposes. And then actually this friend of mine phoned me and said that, wow, hey, there's an announcement on the info board that Plan is looking for or recruiting for new people, that you should apply this voluntary work team leader's place. And this is how I came to Plan.
Is there many who are working as a volunteer in Plan?
In Plan, yes. About 500. But to be honest, this 500 means that we have a lot of names on the list. But I assume, because we haven't keep a very specific bookkeeping about this, but I can say that for about 350 to 400 are working as very active volunteers.
So you don't have studied something particular to become like somebody working with children?
No, that is absolutely correct. But that is also, or how I feel it, that it's a very good that in Plan there are different kind of, there are people working with different kinds of background, which means that, for example, in my team, we kind of, everybody has a certain expertise or very, how can I say, a good background of previous work history. And now when we are working together, it means as a team that everybody is bringing their best to that team. And if I'm failing in some part, or if I'm not so good in some particular parts of my work, then I have perhaps Jani, who is helping me, or somebody else, and that's how each of us can support one another.
So what are you doing in your job, like in daily basis?
In daily basis. Well, when I came to Plan, we create this system that we have a local volunteer coordinator in each place we decided, or each town. We have now 16 towns where this local coordinator is working, and my daily base work is very much to keep contact with this local or regional coordinator, and also to those volunteers who are working in that region. We are planning events, planning how what things will be important for next season. So it means I'm writing a lot of mails and communicating with them, making telephone calls for different organizations or places, and asking that if my volunteers can come and make an event there. Then I'm, for now on, I'm in charge of this info bulletin that comes out 3 times a year for the volunteers. Then I'm making one info bulletin which is in the how you call it, which is sent by email, and that is something that I'll make once in a month. So I gather all the events around the Finland and put them down and put them forward to all volunteers. What else I do? Then we have, of course, a lot of meetings with the team, so that we all know what we are doing, and we talk that is there's something that Children's Board, for example, can join, or the plan's ambassador for child rights, that they are joining together with the volunteers and stuff like that. Mm. You have good questions.
Ska jag fråga? Mm. How do you work with the AIDS and HIV/AIDS problematics?
That was a big challenge, because if you think the voluntary people, they around Finland, they are more or less people that haven't attending any training sessions which are organized by plan. So they are average people, and they have their point of view what HIV means from Finnish side. And now some of these local or regional coordinators came to these training sessions in order to get more information about the whole problematic in HIV/AIDS. And